let's play some OneShot. And this game also came with the recipe for this game, which is really cute. You can download the recipe if you go into the itch.io and make your own pancakes. But yeah, let me see. Let me check to make sure there's no... Okay. Yeah, pretty basic settings. Alright, let's begin. Let's play OneShot. Oh, look at that pancake. Looks really yummy. Oh, I want some hot cocoa with some whipped cream right now. Hi, everyone. As you know, it's the 10-year anniversary of OneShot. Blah. Well, the original version anyway. So, I thought I'd decorate the cafe. We opened extra early today, so nobody's shown up yet. Except me! Nico! My little baby! Yeah. Okay, that's enough. No, we gotta keep cheering more. Wee, Nico! I'm here on a very special mission today. Can you guys guess what it is? Pancakes? Some delicious yum pancakes? Does it involve a celebration cake? Of the pan variety? How'd you know? You, literally told me a minute ago before the camera turned on. Oh, I miss the comedy of this game. I'm really looking forward to... What was the new game the creator of this was working on? Marginal? Was it? I don't know. Alright. Today, I'll be showing everyone how to make Mama's special pancakes. I hope I don't burn it. And he'll be helping. Welcome back. Thank you, Phoenix. Hello. Now we're gonna make a pancake today. Do you know how to make a pancake, Phoenix? Because he's a grown-up, and I'm not old enough to use the stove without adult supervision. Nico, my baby. Yeah, Margin of the Strange, that was it. I'm really looking forward to that, especially because I followed it when it was still like a flash animation. But didn't you, like, set things on fire before? I think God counts as adult supervision. I'm pretty good at making pancakes, to be honest. I love them. Ooh. Yeah, do you like them when they're fluffy or when they're crispy? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, then follow me to the kitchen. Okay. Milk and sugar. I like both, but not in coffee. Oh, damn, Nico. Wait, it's a coffee machine. It's nearly full. Damn, Nico drinks their coffee black. Jeez. Hardcore over here. What happens if I... Oh, can't leave. I only drink my coffee black. Like my soul. Mommy, I want it black. Nico, probably. This is the kitchen. I like them fluffy, but I appreciate the crunch. Yeah, same here. I like a little bit of fluffiness, but I also really like the crunch around the outside. This is the kitchen. I cleaned it up pretty good. You'd never know that we had a fire last week. Oh, another one? Right. Robots are surprisingly flammable. That's a fridge. Wait, really? I didn't know. That's the pantry. It doesn't actually have pans in it. What about my OC? Where's my OC Punko? A fancy coffee machine. I almost always top mine with PB&J. Oh, really? I've never tried it with PB&J. I've had pancakes with chocolate chips and whipped cream and maple syrup and strawberries and stuff. I've never thought to try it with PB&J. One thing, for anyone that has any like pancake batter like lying around and like you're not quite in the mood for pancakes, and if you have some chocolate chips, might I suggest trying to make muffins with your pancake mix? Because my mom made some pancake muffins back in the day. They're super good. I recommend. The peanut butter soaks up the syrup, FYI. Ooh, I'll have to try that then. Coffee is for grown-ups. A fancy coffee machine. Coffee is for grown-ups. The jelly helps prevent it. Uh-huh. That's the sink. Frying pan. Makes pancakes. I'm not allowed to use the stove by myself. Let me go check out the pantry. This is the storage room. It's cold, so you shouldn't go in. Oh, thank you for the raid, Dominic Hunter. Oh my god. Thank you. What were you playing? Hi everyone, coming in from Dominic Hunter's raid. My name's Elio Lappi. I'm a bunny from outer space. I like playing JRPGs, rpgmaker horror games, and visual novels. Today we're playing OneShot the Pancake episode, which is like a little 10-year anniversary celebratory game for the OneShot game. Yeah, hi! How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Now we just got started, so good timing. It's cold, so you shouldn't go in. I'm gonna make some pancakes. My coworkers aren't here because they're still getting repaired for fire damage, so we won't have extra help today. Are you sure we should be making pancakes? Do you think you can handle it? Not a problem. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, what were you playing? Of course. I help Mama out in the kitchen all the time. Especially when making pancakes. I even wrote down the recipe. Oh, Billy! Feet cam time, I see. Shimatta. Let me head on up. Yeah, always time for pancakes. Yeah, if you guys want to view the pancake recipe, this game on the itch.io page has like a little download for the recipe if you want to try it out yourself. Oh, Nico can't spell recipe correctly. Whoa, so many pages. And surprisingly legible for crayon. Like I said, these pancakes are very special, so I wrote a lot. It takes Mama a long time to make, start to finish. She even makes the syrup herself. Wow, sounds like a lot of work. Sometimes in life, you gotta work hard. God, I forgot how charming the dialogue in this game was. Oh, well that's adorable. I love a good dev-supported recipe. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll have to try out this recipe after this. Oh, it says here that we would need cups of things. What are cups? I don't know. Measuring cups? You have to measure cups? Oh god. These two are idiots. Not sure if I get it. Oh, well no wonder you guys had a fire last week. You don't even know what measuring cups are. Don't you cook for your job? How do you cook without measuring cups? Or measuring spoons? How do you know how much flour to use? I weigh it? Oh yeah! I hear that people in the city do that. Sounds like a hassle. They usually measure with their hearts. So that's what they mean by cooking with love. They'd have to use a scale every time they cook. Oh, we do live in a city. No, not your city. My city. The cities we have back home. Right. Using a scale all the time sounds hard. I measure lots of spices with my heart. I just do a little pinch. And there you go. Nico is adorably sweet as always, right? God, I love Nico. It be much easier if we had measuring cups and spoons. Oh, hi there, Start Dash. Welcome, welcome. I still don't know what those are, though. Like, amount-wise. Maybe we need to get some help. Hold on. Oh, you brought a friend. Yep, and he's willing to help us. Willing isn't exactly the right word here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Crystal. This music's so silly. Oh, I love this face. This is my favorite Nico expression. You know, like, nya. Oh, you brought a cupcake? Oh, while you were gone, I dug this thing out from storage. Oh, what is it? Why don't you turn on the switch to find out? Oh, a music player. I thought it would be fitting here. Happy birthday. This music is very arts and crafts. Does it play any other songs? It's only the birthday song, I'm afraid. Well, the other one. Ding, 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 ding. Aww. I wanted it to play heavy metal, like in the cooking shows. Oh no, do you watch Chef Ramsay? It's also kind of funny that you had to light it on fire every time. Nico watches Hell's Kitchen. I know. I like it though. Fire is cool. Fire is hot, actually. God, I love Nico so much. The happy birthday song sounds like a remix of the library song. Oh, really? Wait, it is the library song. Oh. Oh, wow. Hey there, Skycon. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna pop on back down from the ceiling for a sec. I think it's a level 3 safety violation and therefore extremely stupid. I recognize the background track. Yeah, you're a OneShot fan too, huh, Skycon? Don't worry, the candle isn't real. Convincing though, right? Oh, then it's just stupid. Yeah, the library song from OneShot. No. This better be good. Of course. I wouldn't call you if it wasn't an emergency. A dire, sticky, sugary, delicious emergency. The dialogue takes me, like, it... God, the dialogue is really nice and sweet. It takes me back to when I really liked watching, like, Steven Universe. Like, it's very nice, wholesome, and cute. God. Nico, please help us make pancakes, Proto. Why? Nico, please! Proto, ... Nico, please! Proto, fine. You want me to do gram conversions, don't you? Maybe. So much for this not being a pain in the... Assuming that you do not need perfect conversations, I should be able to help... I like to imagine that Proto is gonna be a pain in the ass. Assuming... I always imagine Proto more of a Vocaloid sounding voice since they're tamed. Kinda like Silver. I'm not sure how to do like a Vocaloid sounding voice. Steven Universe is such a good watch. I haven't finished it though. Yeah, same here. I should really get around to finishing it sometime. This world is only calibrated to the metric system, and my database and other units only have a limited sample size that does not account for various contingencies. That's my attempt at doing a Vocaloid voice. It's not very good. So it might not be exactly. How much does a cup of flour weigh? 120 grams, roughly. Oh, you answered so fast. A simple query like that does not take long to... How much does 3 cups of water weigh? 720 grams. How about half a cup of beans? Depends on the bean. Loved lapis. Yes, lapis is my favorite. Pinto. 70 grams. And why do you even need beans to make pancakes? Well, a robot voice with a human-like personality with it, with inflections of different syllables. The closer one is to being tamed, the closer the voice is to human, I think. How about 100 cups of ice cream? Vanilla. 21,400 grams or 21.4 kilograms. Are you having fun? Is a kilogram of steel heavier than a kilogram of feathers? No, it's not. Because steel is heavier than feathers. Do not test my patience. Oh my god. Now that Proto's here to help us, we can continue. There's where you're following along. You would need a gram scale. But if you have measuring cups and spoons like I do at home, you could use those instead. It'd probably be a lot easier. Next up is ingredients. Since this recipe is so long, we should probably split it into 3 parts. It kind of is 3 recipes in one. That's what Mama does. Oh, they use honey. You have to do it in a specific order for the best results. I need to rewatch that vid later. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. Quite the list we have here. Okay, so I assume that continues the story. Let's not do that. These are mixing bowls for making pancake batter. We should make this after we make the candied hazelnuts and syrup. Dang, candied hazelnuts. The pancakes are way better when they're fresh off the pan. These are mixing bowls for making pancake batter. We should make these after we make the Yeah. These are mixing bowls for making pancake batter. We should make this after... You never answered the feather question! I refuse to entertain it any further. After all, the capitalization is different with robots. For example, a normal robot speaks like this, while someone like Red Prophet Bot speaks like this with each word capitalized. And then the tame ones like Kevin the Furnace Robot, Silver, and Proto, where they have correct capitalization and punctuation for sentences. Oh, I never noticed that. But it's probably because it's been so long since I played OneShot. I know fire is dangerous, but I like looking at it. That's what we call a pyromaniac, Nico. I know! Did you know that you can start a fire with just sunlight and a magnifying glass? I take it you've done that before? Really? Yep. Don't try it on your own, okay? Of course not. But for some reason, all of a sudden, I wish I still had the sun. Oh, Kelvin the Furnace Robot, I mean. After all, Kelvin is based off the temperature measurement. Oh, Kelvin! We're Celsius. I'm surrounded by lunatics. These are hazelnuts. Mama always starts with this step, where she turns hazelnut into hazelnut candy. You sprinkle them on top of the pancakes later. She also says this recipe is pretty dangerous for a kid, so I normally only help with the first steps. First, I cut a piece of parchment paper with scissors and put it on the baking pan, or anything that's heat-proof. Then, you need to get a knife and cutting board. I'm not old enough to use knives on my own either, so you'll have to do this part. Okay. Take about half a cup of hazelnuts. 65 grams. I love elevator music on the instruction segments, right? And then we had some very silly music earlier. and cut them up like this. Then you pick out all these big pieces. You don't want the crumbs because they'll burn. You can save the crumbs and just mix it with the hazelnut flour though. Smart. Pretty nice day, huh? Is a nice song. Ooh. I need to replay OneShot. I know I got the Steam version after playing the itch.io version like years ago. Maybe this is a good indication for me to replay it. Now you need a frying pan. But not for pancakes. You gotta turn the frying pan into a drying pan. Toast the hazelnut pieces on the pan on low or medium heat for 5 minutes until they turn brown and smell nice. Careful though, you don't want it to burn. It won't burn if I'm stirring them the whole time. Oh, right. Oh, I think it's just about done. Whoa, that's fast. But it's only been 3 minutes. Oh, were you just like me? When I made like macaroni and cheese, I turned up the fucking the heat on my mac and cheese, thinking, oh well, it'll make it cook faster. All stoves and pans are a little different, so they heat up at different speeds. Okay, then you turn off the heat and dump out all the hazelnuts onto a plate or bowl. I can't bring myself to replay the game after Solstice. It hurts me too much to bring Nico back. Yeah, that's true. There's just some games where like, it's kind of like with Undertale too. Like, I don't want to go back and play Undertale because I already gave them the happy ending. And I don't want to take it away from them. Or just the counter if it's clean. Then you wipe down the pan real good with a damp towel to get rid of all the burnt bits. You can put the pan back on the warm stove to evaporate off the water. You need the pan dry for the next step. Now the skin should be loose on the hazelnut pieces, so you can rub the pieces between your hands to get all the skin off. I don't want to hurt the world machine again. Yeah. Are they cool enough to touch yet? Yeah. Oh, let me do that. Mama always lets me do this part. I like to use my sleeves. Oh, I need to play Undertale. Yeah, you do. It's a classic. Wait, Mama isn't around to wash my coat afterwards. If you use your bare hands, it'll probably take longer. Why not just use a towel? Smart! But not all of the skin will come off, and that's okay. Then put the hazelnut pieces back into the pan, just like last time. Don't put in any crumbs. I'll just throw the crumbs away this time, since it's mostly just skin and burnt bits anyway. Oops. Then you add a 1/4 cup of sugar to the pan. 50 grams. Now turn the pan on medium heat to melt the sugar while stirring the pan. Mama says melted sugar is super hot, so it can really hurt if you touch it. Yeah, I've never done like caramelized stuff like to make my own caramel. That sounds like a bit too advanced for me. I'll stay over here. Can't believe something as tasty as sugar can be so dangerous. The sugar should start to melt at around 5 minutes. I can just imagine Nico slamming the sleeved arms onto the hazelnuts, the sleeves flying around as Nico hacks the nuts. God, Nico's so cute. I miss Nico. It might be different for this stove though. Once it melts, stir it even more. You want to melt all the sugar and coat all the hazelnut pieces with it. Mama usually keeps it on the stove for another 3 minutes or so for all the sugar to melt. Okay, I'll keep stirring. You careful, okay? I'll be fine. Oh, did you burn yourself? Nope. Just surprised it melted as fast as it did. Don't scare me like that. I think it's done though. Okay. Take it off the heat. Hurry. Then you just dump everything out again, this time onto the parchment paper. I'll pour it in a thin layer since I assume we don't want big clusters that'll be tough to break up later. They'll stick together at least a little bit. And again, it's really hot, so definitely don't touch it. But once it's cool, you can chop them up on a cutting board. Don't try to break them up with your hands though. Sugar can be as sharp as glass. Oh, right. While I was reading this part, I was thinking in my head, okay, let me just cut it up with my hands. Let me just snap it off. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, don't put me in charge of this, otherwise I would have cut myself. Another cruel betrayal by the world's most delicious substance. Okay, it's all chopped up now. Do you have a jar or airtight container? That'll keep them crunchy while we make the other things. Otherwise the sugar will get sticky after a while. Say, why is that? Dang, that's nuts, Nico. Why are you looking in my direction? Because you're the smartest guy here. Care for a fun fact, Bunny? Sure. Ooh, pretty. Stonks. Because sugar has hygroscopic properties, which means it attracts the water molecules in the air. The water molecules would then disrupt the crystal structure of the hardened sugar you just made. Yeah, reading can be helpful sometimes. Really? But I'm a Project Moon fan. I don't know how to read. We heated the sugar up about 150 degrees Celsius, also referred to the hard crack stage. In this stage, the sugar is hard and brittle. And crunchy. But as the hardened sugar continues to pull moisture from the air, and thus disrupting its crystal structure, it would lose its brittleness. Fun fact, calamus is the scientific name for the hollow inner portion of the feather shaft that lacks barbs, while alula is the scientific name for the thumb-like digit of a bird's wing. Oh! That's why their designs are like that? Rachis is also the scientific name for the shaft of a feather, especially the part bearing the barbs. Oh wow! Dang, they put a lot of thought into the names then, huh? Along with the designs. Water is able to do this because it is a polar molecule, which means that it has two differently charged regions. I remember I really liked alula. The oxygen atom holds a partially negative charge, while the two hydrogen atoms hold a... Wait, what was that word? Partially positive charge. Oh, okay. Didn't they make like an alula plushie? I kind of really want that. This polarity gives water the ability to attract other polar molecules. Not only that, the part hydrogen bonds in the water molecule also... This goes on for another 5 minutes. I think my favorite one-shot character is either Nico, Alula, or Silver. I'm learning words! I'll just go put these in a jar with some silica gel packets. Silica gel, a form of silicon dioxide, is extremely porous with a large surface area that facilitates in moisture absorption and retention. Fun fact too, there wasn't much thought. Light Margin just saw the names in the textbook and went, those sound like cute sibling names. Oh my god, really? That's funny. It has the ability to absorb 40% of its own weight in water and is used as a commercial desiccant. In our case, it would absorb all the moisture in a small enclosed space, the sealed jar. Good to know. Always more plushies. I think they're on, what is it, on Fangamer or something? Pancakes are my favorite food. But what's yours? Good question. I'm not sure if I have one. Because it changes all the time. Mine is curry. Frankly, I don't understand why anyone would not use the metric system. It seems hard. Like something you do in a lab, not in a kitchen. A kitchen is kind of like a lab if you think about it. Cooking is basically chemistry in its own way, except you get yummy food, so who's the real one winning? I'm making the syrup next. Oh, syrup is super simple to make. Well, I think it's scary. Because we're melting sugar again. Sometimes you just need to take inspiration from the outside world, true. I'll stay over here. Away from the stove. You can help me cut the butter at least. We'll need 2 tablespoons of it. 30 grams. Cut into smaller pieces with a better knife. I'm not sure if I've ever had curry, to be honest. Oh, you gotta try it sometime. It's my favorite. You can have it really nice with like a hot pot too. I recently went for Korean barbecue and also had curry with it. It was so good. Butter knife is safe for little old me. Lynn, cooking is science. Breaking Bad starts playing in the background. On my side, we'll need a cup of brown sugar. 208 grams. Which goes in a saucepan along with half a cup of water. 120 grams. Mix together with a small whisk, then heat over medium-high heat while constantly stirring. Oh, don't forget to add the maple syrup. 2 tablespoons, right? 40 grams. Say, why do we have to cook the syrup to melt it when maple syrup always stays a liquid? Oh, he's gonna start yapping. You're looking at me again. They. Also, never had Korean barbecue. Oh, you gotta try it. Get Korean barbecue and curry. Maple syrup contains invert sugars, which are structurally different from table sugar. Invert sugars have better moisture retention properties and do not readily crystallize. It is typical to add invert sugar to syrups made with regular sugar in order to prevent the mixture of recrystallizing, which would lead to a grainy texture. I normally just use honey or corn syrup for that. It won't taste as good. I wouldn't know the difference regardless. Oh right, you can't eat. That's sad. Once the syrup boils, switch the heat down to medium-low and simmer for about 2 minutes while stirring. I always assumed Proto had he/him pronouns since Cedric and Rue always referred to him as such. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I played OneShot, so I forgot a lot of stuff. It's been, what, 3-4 years? I don't remember. Nico, can you pass me the butter? I cut it into little cubes like Mama does. Is that okay? Nice. It can be any shape. The pieces just need to be small enough to melt quickly once added to the syrup. There is a long list of foods I need to try, for real. You gotta try it. And if you haven't had takoyaki, you gotta add that one to your list too, because it's always good to have some takoyaki. Stirring it helps it melt faster. Correct. Nico's pronouns include but are not limited to he, him, she, her, they, them, and my favorite, Nico. Yeah, Nico is Nico. Then we just take it off the heat and leave it in the pan to cool down to eating temperature. I'll be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, Phoenix. Careful not to touch it though. Pancakes? Oh, same dialogue. Alright. Let's keep making stuff. Now we're finally ready to make pancake batter. I haven't even heard of that. What? Oh my god. It is my other favorite food. Other than curry and bacon and baked potatoes. Takoyaki is my favorite. It's like these little balls that have octopus inside of them, and then on top it is like a nice syrup and mayonnaise and like bonito flakes. It's really good. The main event. Yep, it's a 3 mixing bowl recipe. 1 bowl for dry ingredients. 1 bowl for wet ingredients. And 1 bowl just for the egg white. That's how you really know it's special, huh? Because of all the dishes you'll have to clean afterwards. It's not a labor of love without the labor, as Mama always says. Making a Elio's must-haves list, yeah. And mint chocolate chip ice cream, that's another one. Looks like we'll also need a sifter and a whisk. Phoenix, you really need to try these recommendations the bun is giving you. I personally tried everything he's mentioned, and I love each and every one of them. See, SkyCon's got good taste. More things to clean later. And a pan! Don't forget the pan! Because otherwise it would just be cake. Actually, it would just be raw. I don't need to use the stove until the end, so I can help out way more this time. I am Dr. Good Taste after all. True! Not Leonix. Leonix is Dr. Bad Taste. By the way, have you guys ever had Korean hot dogs? There's this one hot dog place that I really liked that was nearby, but they wound up closing. It's really, really good. The first bowl is the egg white bowl. It needs to be super clean. No oil or it'll ruin everything. I like to wipe down the bowl with some lemon juice just to be sure. And you want to take an egg and separate out the egg white. You can't mix any egg yolk into the egg white because egg yolks have oil in it. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'm not much of a cook. Say. Because egg white is a pure protein. Protein molecules tend to link to each other when partially denatured through mechanical force, such as whisking. Fun facts from Proto. The whisking process would also introduce a lot of air into the mixture, causing the protein mesh to become foam. I really like this music that plays for this part. Oil molecules would disrupt that mesh structure, causing the foam to collapse. And that was what you were going to ask. How'd you know? Alright, back to the eggs. I like to suck out the egg yolk with a water bottle, but that sometimes can break the egg yolks. I can also dig it out with my hands, but then my hands would get slimy. I just use a separator. There's a thing for that? Oh, that's handy. It's handy because then you don't need to use your hands. Okay, now we put the yolk in a second bowl, the green one. We can leave the egg white alone for now. I hope it doesn't get lonely. Aww. God, Nico, you're so cute. It won't, because it's just an egg. Half an egg. Oh my god. Nico, you're so cute. I miss you. Reduced to a calculator. Have you ever had steamed buns, Nico? I've had steamed hams. I've been making them a lot lately. I've only heard of them. Is it like bread? Kind of, but most of them have things inside. Bread has things inside it too. Like flour. God. Nico! I'm feeling like cute rage. Like I just wanna grab like a stuffed animal and like rip it apart because I'm just overwhelmed with so much cute feelings. I just wanna grab Nico and squeeze Nico like they're a stress ball. Nico, you're so cute. Alright, then I take the bowl with the egg yolk and mix it with half a cup of buttermilk, which is very tasty. I've never had much buttermilk. 112 grams. You'll want 3 tablespoons of regular milk to go in that too. 45 grams. Mix it all together and leave that alone too. You can put it next to the first bowl so that it doesn't get lonely. It won't get lonely, it's just milk. I can't get over this. This is so cute. I'm gonna eat Nico. They're so cute. I'm gonna get diabetes. Okay, now we want to take the sifter and put in half a cup of flour. 60 grams. Do not the child. Oh, but then I gotta take a tablespoon of flour out. 8 grams. Leaving you with 52 grams of flour. Right. Then add a tablespoon of cornstarch. Time for a Misha fun fact / gamer tip. Hello, Misha. What is this? Nico. Also 8 grams. I only actually give Misha gamer tips to streamers I actually like watching. Oh, I see. Then after that, add 2 tablespoons of hazelnut flour. The best part. 14 grams. Then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I never had much brown sugar before. The other best part. 26 grams. Billy! You blonking me! Then 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which does not taste great on its own. I see you've tried, Nico. 5 grams. Then finally a pinch of salt. Gotta do like the little like Shido Emiya salt sparkle meme. You are in fact one of the maybe 23 streamers I like watching. Ooh, I'm very, what's the word? I can't, my brain is overwhelmed with like sugar from how sweet Nico is. I'm very honored. Thank you, Misha. Less than 1 gram. Don't add too much or the pancake will be salty. Might still taste good though. Yeah, salty pancakes are also pretty good. Like not too salty, but don't even joke like that. I wasn't joking. Yeah, like savory pancakes. There are salty pancakes out there too, you know. I like to make mine with shredded vegetables, such as... Oh, is it kind of like okonomiyaki? I will pretend not to hear you while I sift all this flour. Nico, don't knock it until you try it. Okonomiyaki is great. Oh! The bigger pieces of hazelnut and some of the brown sugar might not go through the sifter. That's okay though. Just add it into the flour mix after everything else is sifted through. Then you mix it by hand one last time before adding it into the buttermilk mixture. We cookin'. You want to pour in the mixture slowly. Then mix it with a spatula, real gentle. Oh, I forgot to talk to them after the... Whoops. Ah, that's called folding. Where you mix the dry and wet ingredients together in sort of a cutting motion with the spatula. That sounds complex. If you overmix, the pancakes will get tough. Though I don't get... Because it develops the gluten in the flour. Now Now time to do this very same damn Misha fact tip thing to like 20 other loafs I observe, I guess. They shall not be named. Alright, see you, Misha! Gluten is a mixture of proteins found in wheat flour, which is created when flour is mixed with water and further developed into an elastic network of elastic polymers. Thanks! Gluten is great for making bread, but not so great if you want to make something softer, like pancakes. Some people are also really allergic to gluten, so I gotta clean the kitchen really well for customers with allergies. Good. Make sure you clean up for people with allergies. Don't be like my one job at the sandwich place where I was the only one that would like not cross-contaminate. Aww. I feel bad for them because they can't have these pancakes. Maybe they can use gluten-free flour? It might not be the exact same, but maybe. Okay, now we leave the batter alone for about 20 minutes. This gives the baking powder time to activate and will also hydrate the flour. Rest well, batter. Me talking to batter Ushirumiya. Battler. Reduced to a calculator. Okay, same dialogue. So sometimes they get unique dialogue and sometimes they don't. We only need to wait a few more minutes for the batter to be ready. We should work on the egg whites now. Okay, this part is really hard. All of this sounds too hard for my pea brain. I can't cook at all. You gotta take your whisk and whisk the egg whites a lot until it turns all white. I thought egg whites were already white. Why would they call egg whites white if they're not white? Should call it egg transparence. It takes Mama forever to do this. An electric whisk will make this a lot easier. That's a thing? I forgot that the reason why most of the foods in Nico's village are bread-based is because, the massive wheat fields that surround their village. Yeah, I remember that one cutscene of standing in the wheat field. I think I made that a thumbnail for my YouTube playthrough. Yeah? What is this sorcery? Electricity. That's handy. That's why it's called a hand mixer. It's not actually why it's called that. A couple drops of lemon juice in the egg whites will also help. Yeah, this is so complicated. If I want to try these pancakes, I'm gonna have to give them to my cousin and be like, hey, can you make this for me? I played this one video game that showed how to make it, and it was too tough for me. Oh, right! Mama does that too. I always wondered why that is. Because acid helps stabilize the protein foam. The music... I just noticed that the music keeps getting faster. A slightly lower pH would keep the denatured proteins relatively loose, preventing them from folding back up. This allows the structure to be able to incorporate more air bubbles, creating a more stable foam. Additionally, the acid most commonly used for meringue is cream of tartar. Did I say that word right? Meringue? Oh, I love tartar sauce. It's great in potato salad. I've never been like a big tartar sauce fan, personally. Oh, I normally just use it for seafood. Especially fish. I like fish. And before you say cats like fish, I can assure you that's a coincidence. But maybe that's why they named a famous cat after tartar sauce. Nico mentioned that they shared foods with neighbors who made bread, pasta, etc. There's also the pancakes. Sounds like a very nice like little community where you like share all of the stuff that you make. Tartar sauce is something completely unrelated. The name tartar in cream of tartar comes from potassium bitartrate, a potassium salt of tartaric acid, which I'm not good with sciencey terms. Potassium is a funny way. It has a bad word in the middle. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Potassium. Oh shoot, you're right. Potassium. Pronounced potium. Podium. That sounds like potty. Let's stop talking about potassium. Okay. Shut up. Potty. The X at soft peak right now. Do I keep going? Oh my god. I have like the biggest smile on my face. These dorks. Mama usually whisks it until you can turn the bowl upside down. Without anything falling out, of course. That sounds hard. So I would just make a huge mess. Stiff peaks it is, then. Half a minute of electric mixer sounds later. And it's ready now. So fast. Such is the power of technology. Okay, now we put the foam in the batter and do the fold mixing thing again. But we have to pour the egg foam into the batter, not the other way around. Otherwise, it might mess up its conscience. Consistency? I knew that. Oh, and you have to use this batter right away, or it'll go flat over time. Okay, I'll go heat up the stove then. Frankly, I don't understand why anyone would not... Oh, same thing. I don't really know the other steps because it's on a stove. Okay, I'll take over then. Oh, right. We don't have the regular griddle right now. It was damaged in the fire. I'll just have to make these in the pan. That's what Mama does. She uses a really heavy black pan for these. I think it's called a cat's iron pan? Oh, a cast iron pan. I was like, is that a thing? You would have fooled me, Nico. That's the one. Silly me, I don't know anything about cooking. We are not cats. Proto is losing RAM trying to explain things like a DM trying to describe a room to a party who becomes paranoid of a single normal chair sitting in a room only because the DM mentioned it. What's that? There's no reason you wouldn't put in the chair unless there's like a goblin underneath the chair. I need to do a check on that. Perception check. Oh, and she adds a ton of butter to it. I only have stainless steel pans right now. So butter would definitely help it not stick to the pan. Though that might not make very smooth looking pancakes. Butter tends to make it look more bubbly. But it'll taste great. I'd eat a stick of butter by itself if I could. I've tried doing that. It's too much. It's too much for me. But I'll eat mayonnaise out of the jar. For real, for real. I love mayonnaise. Well, I probably won't need that much butter for this batch. Actually, earlier when I was making my sandwich, I put too much mayo on the knife, and I had like a very solid glob of mayo left, so I just put the knife in my mouth. Since I usually make pancakes on a big non-stick griddle, it might be a little rusty doing it the old-fashioned way. Unlike this pan, which doesn't rust because it's made of steel. I'll start heating up the pan on medium heat with some butter. About 4 or 5 out of 9 on a standard stove. Give it maybe a couple minutes, then add a drop of water to the pan. If it sizzles, that means the pan is hot enough. Scary. Then you lower the heat down a notch to around 3, and... How much batter does your mom normally use? Let's see. About 1/3 of a cup? Conversion data for pancake batter not found in database. Enough batter to make a pancake about 4 inches across. Oh, what? Thank you so much for the raid! Tanuva TTV, thank you so much. Let me know if I said your name wrong. Cosmic Ray, thank you so much. Hello, Kurama the Shiny Zoroark. Oh, another Kurama. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone coming in from the raid. My name is Aliolapi. I'm a bunny from outer space that likes playing JRPGs, rpgmaker horror games, and visual novels. Oh, thank you for the follow, Kurama the Shiny Zoroark. Also, I really like Zoroarks. Those are one of my favorite Pokemon. Good taste. Good taste. You said it right. Nice. Yeah, so today we're playing OneShot the Pancake episode, which is like a little anniversary game to celebrate 10 years of OneShot's release. What are you guys playing? Thank you so much again. Hope you enjoy it here. So we'll end up with 5 or 6 pancakes. Yeah, we're making a pancake right now. Yeah, there's a new OneShot game, yeah! You can make them bigger. Oh, thank you for the color wheel. Do you have a color you'd like to see, Zoroark? Or would you like any, just a random one? Wait, give me a moment. I gotta go play that. Enjoy the game. Oh, wait. Oops. So when you open the room, you can see the furniture is in disarray, with a chair in the corner. On its side in the corner, the empty bookshelf has fallen over, and in the center of the room, you see blood. I rolled a nat 20 insight on the chair. Is it a mimic? Why is it there? I slammed the bookshelf with my warhammer. Are there any lights in the room? Oh, purple. Okay, let me get some purple. Let's see. I think the best purple one we got is the Assad color palette. There we go. Oh, you were playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. Oh, is that the one that just came out on the Switch? Ooh, how is it? You can make them bigger, but they'll be harder to flip. Correct. Ooh. Cute. Thank you. First pancake down. Let's wait about 5 minutes for that to cook. Love your VTuber. Oh, thank you so much. I'm enjoying it a lot. Ooh, nice. I'm glad. I know that series has seen some complications, so it's nice to hear people are really enjoying that game. And you can slide a spatula under it. If it feels solid enough to lift without collapsing, it's ready to flip. And also love your emotes too. Oh, thank you. Barely any color. I expected this. The first pancake is always ugly. Cook it for 4 more minutes on the other side. Flip it and done. Same on the other side too. I guess the pan isn't hot enough yet. I kind of like it when they're at that color though. Like it's not too crispy, not too like, you know. I don't know. I kind of like it. That's okay. The Messiah shall accept the ugly pancake as sacrifice. Now to make the rest. Don't forget to add more butter between each pancake. Oh, oh, look at that little emote of Nico eating the pancake. Oh my god, cute. Have you guys ever seen Pancake Bunny, by the way? It's one of my favorite images on the internet, like ever. Someday I'll commission someone to draw me as Pancake Bunny. You know what? Even if you did see Pancake Bunny, I'm gonna expose you to Pancake Bunny again. Here we go. There it is. Pancake Bunny. This is my favorite sibling ever. They're so cute. I like how Amori had like pancake bunnies in it. I was like, oh my god, I got that reference. I get that reference. I'll crank the heat up a notch to 4 this time. Maybe this will help it brown better. I don't want to turn it up too high because it might burn. Nothing's sadder than a burned pancake. Every stove is different though, so these definitely aren't hard numbers. Oh, this pancake turned out nicer. But the pan is too hot now, so if I add more butter now, it'll explode. Huh? It'll explode? Scary. Cooking is scary because butter is an emulsion of fat and water, both of which do not mix with each other. The explosions are caused by the water rapidly turning into steam under high temperatures. In front of you, there is a door. I rolled to picklock it. Is it sleight of hand? There isn't a lot. I rolled a nat 1. Hey, player 2, try to pick it. I rolled a 13. Does that pass? Once again, there isn't a lot. Is it too late to give bardic inspiration to his roll? Yep, that's why you don't put out a grease fire with water. Oh, so that's why it makes the fire like worse. Okay. Wait, how do you take care of a grease fire if you can't use water on it? I'll lower the heat back to 3 for now. Yeah, exploding pancakes. Those pancakes must be the bomb. Guess we can just adjust the heat as we cook the rest. This pancake is the bomb diggity. What'd you say? And done. I know fire is dangerous, but I like looking at it. I know. Yeah, we've already talked about YouTube being lighting everything on fire. I'm still here for some reason. Are we just about ready to put everything together? With a grease fire, you put a lid on it. Oh. So it just calms down after a while? Yep. Let me do it! Okay, so we stack the pancakes and add a square of butter to it, like this. And then, where's the syrup? It's over here on the stove. Back in the danger zone. It was starting to congeal, so I'm warming it back up. I see we are confused how fire works. Huh? The fire will eat up all the oxygen and it will put itself out. Then you leave the lid on and turn off the heat, letting it cool down. Oh, okay. Also, I agree. Mint chocolate chip ice cream is very good. Good. You're so right. Good taste. We got another Dr. Good Taste over here. Dr. Good Taste the second. Caramel syrups tend to solidify after a while. Especially in our case, since it's not a true caramel, so it'll get gritty as it cools. Oh, welcome back, Scarcon! Nothing a few minutes on the stove can't fix, though. But you have to stir it the entire time, or it might burn. Yuck. Okay, then we pour the warm, not burnt, syrup over the top, and sprinkle the candied hazelnuts on top of that. And done. Ooh, that looks yummy. I've never thought of putting like candied hazelnuts on pancakes before. Sugar, fats, protein, brown sugar, love, and the most important one, friendship. Well, actually, no. Love is the most important one. Oh, look at the little Nico plushie. Now, normally, I would eat the whole thing myself, but... Oh, BRB part 2? See you later, Phoenix. You guys worked so hard on this. So, we should all share. If you remove the lid while the pan and oil are still at the point of starting a fire, it'll cause a flash fire when oxygen is reintroduced. A flash fire? Hold on. Flash fire? Oh, whoa. That's scary. I don't ever want to cook anything. That's scary. I don't think I'm ever gonna cook anything. I'm just gonna stick to delivery. So we should all share. I cannot eat. Oh, right. Oh, well, more for me. I'll just eat the extra pancake that didn't fit the stack. But that's the sad one. Sad, lonely, undecorated. Never mind. Ooh, that looks so good. OneShot Cafe where they serve these pancakes. One. But professional at work. You wanna eat the rest of these at a table? Yeah. Alright, let's take a break from the kitchen. This is the fruit of our labor. It's not actually fruit. I'm still here for some reason. Oh hey! Alula! Oh no! I completely forgot we were open early today. How long have you guys been waiting? 61 minutes and 19 seconds. Oh, I just got here. Hi, Nico. Hi, Alula. Hi, Lamplighter Man. I have a name. What you guys doing back in the kitchen? I was teaching Ling how to make pancakes. But doesn't Ling already know how to make pancakes? Not these special ones that my mama makes. And thank you for sharing that with me. I learned a lot today. So the master has become the student. Mostly about molecules, but I feel like Nico and Steven Universe would get along really easily. I can see why you like these so much now. It's a very involved recipe. Almost more like a cake than a pancake. What? That's so cool! Me next, me next! I get to go next! Oh, you want to learn to make these pancakes too? It might be a little too young. Even an older kid like Nico is scared of some parts. Hey, I wasn't scared. It's just self-defense. Like Kung Fu? Huh? Were you karate chopping all the pots and pans because you were scared? What? No. Because I would. Do you mean like self-preservation? Yeah, that. I don't know that word. I just don't want to be near a hot stove. Especially not around sugar lava. Exactly. Nico is just being responsible. Can you eat the lava? Do not eat the lava. Absolutely do not eat the lava. And the responsible thing for me to do is not let Alula anywhere near a stove. We'll teach you how to make these pancakes when you're a little or a lot older, okay? Alula is just like me, for real, for real. No, I want to teach you how to make my favorite food. It does not have lava. Oh, in that case, sure. Yay! It's this open house day in the kitchen. Fun fact, when asked what crime is Nico most likely to commit, all three devs said arson. Yep, I could see it. Oh, they're all following me. Oh, I got notes? Okay. Right, let's go. Let's see. Do you got any bread? Sure, but it's just pre-sliced, not the loaves you guys normally have. That's even better. Now we don't have to cut it. Okay. You gotta kick the bread on a pan over hot coals. We have a toaster. That's even better. Now get some yogurt and mix in some salt and seasons. Seasoning? Like spring and summer? Of course not, silly. Winter it is. That's not what I mean and you know it. Why is Calamus leaving a small child unattended at a cafe? I guess Calamus trusts in these people. I would not, considering that they had a fire a week ago, but that's just me. I'm assuming you want sea moss salt? I got a shipment from the Glen a while ago. I also have garlic salt, which tastes similar, but a lot stronger. Give me the garlics. We don't get this much back home. Okay, Mix the salt with the yogurt, then just spread this on the bread with a spoon. Huh. Then I like to rip up some fish into little pieces and put it on top. Huh. That sounds interesting. I'll have to try that. Stuffed fish, not alive. Do you got any? I have some smoked salmon. Will that work? Ooh, salmon! That's my favorite. That's my favorite fish. That's another one on the list for Phoenix to try. Salmon. My favorite! Alula is just like me! For real, for real! Then I like to put some seeds on top of the fish to make it crunchy. Will these artisanal toasted sesame seeds work? I'll take it. Alula is small child, bird as well. Sounds foul. Ooh, that looks yummy. I'd rather French toast. Man, I haven't had French toast in forever. Sesame seed, inferior, bird seed, fish, protein, salt, and energy. Not with fish though. I don't know, this looks kind of good. I'm gonna have to try this out some point. I do have some salmon, like packed salmon. But I don't have... I think I have garlic salt, but I don't think I have yogurt or sesame seeds. So... Oh, you want to make something too? I was actually just gonna order my regular jug of coffee, but... breakfast won't hurt. Look at you! Eating! Food! Cover your eyes, kids. My parents might get mad. Step 1. Toast slice of bread. Step 2. Cover it with butter, room temperature. Step 3. Sprinkle in instant coffee and sugar to taste. And done. Huh? Yogurt and fish. I don't know, it sounds interesting to me. It tastes okay. Sugar, caffeine, no sleep, tastes okay, not not good for grown-ups, not good for children. Coffee, why? Why not? I guess I can't drag it until I've tried it. I can try this one. This is one I can try right away. Once I normally mix the instant coffee into some 3-minute noodle. What? What? Huh? The cup kind. What? I don't need to add the sugar. Or if I'm really in a rush, I just put a scoop of coffee into a bag of uncut... Lamplighter is a coffee addict. I think you should leave. Yeah, you're committing too many kitchen crimes here today, Lamplighter. The kitchen. With the actual hell. There's something wrong with that person. I should probably start the coffee machines. Do you want any, Nico? No thanks. I only drink my coffee black. Coffee is for grown-ups. I heard it's really bitter. You can put creamer in it. Only if you drink it black. You might like it in a decaf hazelnut cappuccino or a mocha latte, though. I only understood one of those words. After all, he does a really important job and almost worked 24/7 during the time the sun was out since the robots were out of commission. So he needs lots and lots of coffee. And I guess he doesn't know how to cook. I remember when my friend got me to play OneShot because I was the pancake guy. I used to speedrun baking pancakes. Oh, really? I don't condemn him for prioritizing efficiency over taste. I will, though. There's something wrong with you, Lamplighter. I like it black. Oh my god, Alula. Damn. Got a badass over here. I should probably start the coffee machines. Do you want any, Nico? No thanks. Alright, I already read that. cheap way to make me care about Nico, but it worked. This is so much fun! Too bad we didn't get to karate chop any pans, though. Please do not do that. Cute. Oh, everyone's here. Alula! Have you been here this whole time? Don't go running off like that. Sheesh. Sorry, I got hungry. Foraging food is so easy in the city, though. The nice guy at the cafe feeds me for free because I am very cute and also a baby. Can't argue with that. And he gives this guy here free food because he doesn't take care of himself despite being a grown-up and his house is probably really messy. Damn. They're cooking lamplighter in front of everyone. Hey. Just saying. I absolutely let the world die just to save them. He just didn't have time and prioritized the people in the city over himself. After all, he was like, oh, thank goodness, I can't work when I'm dead. Whoa, hey, what's up with all the decorations? Is it someone's birthday? Did you just notice? I guess you could call it a birthday. It's a 10-year anniversary. Anniversary of what? Someone's wedding? Or... I don't think anyone here is married. It's the anniversary of the original... Oh, right. You weren't around for that. That's okay. Neither was I. Did get her a fucking, Ram t-shirt. Eh? I was. Oh, yeah, isn't the dice, like, supposed to be a dev? Wait, maybe I'm remembering wrong. I was, I think. Other anniversaries, but grim reminders that we are inching another year closer to our inevitable demise. Wasn't around either. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. 6! I'm just here for emotional support. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of us got here pretty late, didn't we? Especially me. Yeah, you really lost me there. Though it was 10 years ago. You think I can remember that far back? He doesn't. I'm not gonna pass up an excuse to party. Ayy. Ayy. Anyway, where's all the booze? Jesus. What a crowd. I'll say. Looks like I got a lot of cooking to do now, huh? Ooh, I'll help. We can make more pancakes. Pancakes! It's 5 p.m. somewhere in the world. Pour me a tall glass. Count me in. You know I'm always up for some breakfast for dinner. George, it's 8 in the morning. We're having breakfast for breakfast. Let me guess, you pulled an all-nighter on those manuscripts again. You know it, babe. Breakfast for dinner for breakfast. For lunch. Because we already ate. Pancakes. That makes me nostalgic. We haven't seen them in a long time, have we? Fun fact, the Ram t-shirt was a key to a room in the refuge. You got the shirt from bargaining with Magpie the trader with the wool, and the shirt unlocked the secret Ram Club, which is my favorite room. Oh right! I remember that room. Kind of. It's been forever. Yeah. What are you two whispering about? Just reminiscing. Nico? I need to make a highlight video of my OneShot playthrough. These must be important to you. My friend got mad at me for bargaining with Magpie. Why? Of course. This is my mama's special recipe. My favorite thing to eat ever. Ah, how wonderful. You don't want to know how long these took to make, though. I was there. What that time is not wasted if you spend it on something you care about. True. It's true. Why? The t-shirt is neat. You're like God. Don't haggle with the people. Why not? These pancakes turned out really good because we spent a lot of time on them. And then I got the t-shirt and they didn't know about it. I mean, fair. But then again, skill issue on their part. Sit. They won't make you sit. Unless you eat 100 of them. 5,500 grams. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Eating 100 pancakes? If they're as good as you say, we just might. Collectively. I can't eat 100 pancakes by myself. Then again, you're God. So to annoy them, I used the t-shirt with anything that would ask for a key item. That's Twitter talk. Eventually, we found the Ram Club based. Speaking of whom, Litman. I have a name. You're not gonna bail on us again, are ya? I was just gonna go back to work, but it's a memory so dear to me. I'm sure that made you feel good. I guess everyone is staying, so it'd be super awkward if I left now. Yeah, sure, I'll stay. I could go for a second breakfast. I am a growing baby bird and my body demands nutrients. Sure show them. Nutrients, but that's mostly just sugar. It's party, so who cares? Sugar is a nutrient, technically. That means we get to eat as much as we want. That's the spirit. Spirit? There are no spirits here. Hey Bun, are you familiar with the fact involving the number on George's face? I am not. The 6? I'm talking about booze. Magpie, we just said it's like 8 in the morning. What? I'm not getting much, just a shot. Just one. One shot. Roll the credits, everyone. Pack it up here. I don't think this is the right kind of establishment for booze. One shot. George has a randomized personality out of 6. I also have the full list of the different Georges if you like. Oh, really? So I guess I'm assuming I rolled 3 for this playthrough? That's right. We just have breakfast foods here, mostly. I was gonna make such a mean-spirited Umineko joke. Wear the Tomitake shirt. Like the hundreds of pancakes coming up. Salmon is also my fave fish, based. As you should. That this is coming from a Dr. Good Taste II. True. See, this is why you're Dr. Good Taste II, Phoenix. Or however many orders we get. Let's not keep everyone waiting. The number is randomized every run, by the way. List of Georges. 1, quite narcissistic and cooperative, speaks in a poetic or narrative manner, and usually talks in the third person. 2, stressed out and rude most of the time, tends to be easily agitated. 3, tired, mostly worried and hopeless. May have low self-esteem. 4, cheerful and optimistic demeanor, very encouraging and excitable. 5, motherly and kind, speaks in a gentle manner and very doting. 6, very casual demeanor, speaks in a chill and friendly manner. Uses phrases such as bro. Okay, so yeah, I rolled a 6, definitely. Okay, I'll go back to work then. See you in a bit. When I used to live in Seattle, I had family from Canada send down freeze-dried salmon that my family and I would eat all the time. Miss it for sure. Heck yeah, got my PhD. Yeah, oh god, now I'm hungry for salmon. I just had a turkey sandwich earlier. Hey, I said I want to help. Don't start without me. One shot. 10th anniversary! Thank you for playing! Thank you for all your support in the last 10 years. Damn, that's like insane. 10 years. So it came out in 2014. Jeez. Yeah, Night Margin. I'm excited for their next game. Nico Plush, available on Fangamer. See you next time. It was so good. Why haven't they made Two Shot? Oh, if it was so good, why haven't they made Two Shot? I'd also like a turkey sandwich. Yeah, I had one during my break between Witch's Heart and this. It was really good. So I was going to switch over to Apollo, but this game wound up taking a lot longer. This and Witch's Heart wound up taking longer than I predicted both of them to be. So I think we'll do Apollo Justice tomorrow instead. I'm gonna go to Betty Bye. I'm gonna go make myself another turkey sandwich, upload the Witch's Heart VOD, and keep your eyes out on the Discord for updates on next week's schedule. Now we're back to normal, now that I've finished Witch's Heart. Sorry to all the people that aren't Witch's Heart fans for having a non-stop week of Witch's Heart, but I needed it. I needed to inject it into my vein. I feel insane when I think of OneShot, because I remember a free version that was called OneShot, because if you paused or alt-tabbed, Nico would disappear, but I have no evidence. Huh. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I believe we have one art piece, yep, because I forgot to show it last time. So, let's do art time. At the end of every stream, we do art time. If you have a piece of art that you'd like to share at the end of stream, please join the Discord over here. For a piece of art that you'd like to be shown on stream, please put it in the art time submissions thread under the art general channel. I am still sad and Stars in Time didn't get enough votes to be involved in the tie. You never know. We still got some time. You can recruit people to vote for you. I swear, I remember there was a thing in an older build, but I have no proof of that. Yeah, I feel like that sounds familiar to me too, but like, I don't know, maybe it's like a collective, like, collective Delulu. But yeah, if we ever do get around to playing in Stars in Time, I do have the prequel, so we would start with the prequel. But yeah. Let's take a look at our art for tonight. It can be art, memes, photography, etc. as long as it is something that you yourself made in some way, shape, or form. Let's have a look. That was why it was called OneShot. You had to beat it in one shot. Yeah! Okay, so here's our first piece of art by Jackie. Cute! Yeah, Willardo I guess I should have said that first. Willardo conclusion spoilers, I'm sorry. But look at that! Claire in ending one. She's so cute. God, I really like her hair with the little braids and everything, and I like how she wears Willardo's necklace. It's really sweet. The beds did act as checkpoints in that version, thankfully, so breaks did exist. That's good. So why the beds close the game for you? I see. Good stuff, Jackie. This is coming out really nice. She looks so cute. And then we got... I knocked the fuck out before I finished the line art of this. But it's this thing again. What is this? Oh! Get this comic! The Identity V comic that Jackie's doing. Let me zoom in. It's coming out really good. I really like Vic's expression here. Really cute. Reminds me of her hairstyle. Oh right, it does kind of remind me of her hairstyle when she was a kid. Yeah, because she had like the two little ribbons. Very cute. It's coming out really good. Good stuff, Jackie. You can still play the old/original version on the rpgmaker website if you want. Oh, really? I would have thought that they would have taken it down after, like, the paid version. That's cool. I like when devs do that. Like, Mirashiba. Mirashiba is like that with their games. They still allow the free version up. And they have the Steam version up as well. I think it's still available for downloads and it's free. Oh, wow. That's really nice of Night Margin to do that. That's really cool. But yeah, that will be it for today, everyone. So, thank you all for coming. Keep your eyes out on the Discord and stuff for my schedule for the week. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, I wonder if the classic Pocket Mirror version is still available. Yeah, because that was on itch.io, right? I'll have to see. I think I have it in my library. Oh, it is. Oh, nice. It should be one of the most popular RPG Maker games on the list, too. I remember when I would go through the category and see it. Anyway, yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.